Assalamualaikum and very good morning, everyone. I hope all of you are doing fine today. I am very glad to welcome all of you to our Research and Development Unit meeting. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the meeting. Can we call this meeting to order?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, my secretary, Mr. Amirul, has prepared slide about agendas for today. So, everyone can take a look on the slide. Mr. Amirul, you may share your screen.
Did everyone see the slide that I have shared?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the main purpose of meeting for today is to discuss about interview tips program, personal grooming program, and resume and cover letter writing program. So please get ready to brainstorm your ideas.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, let's continue our meeting. Mr. Mirul, do we have all the committee member here? Are there any apologies for the absence for today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Adam. Unfortunately, Mr. Andrew and Mrs. Santini cannot join us for today's meetings. I have received an apology for the absence from them. They are currently attending a course in Ipoh Perak.
Thank you, Mr. Amirul. We still have enough people to proceed. Alright, can we proceed to our next item regarding the minutes from the previous meeting?
Yes, Mr. Adam.
Yes,
Adam.
Mr.
Mr.
Adam.
Adam.
Are there any amendment?
Yes, Mr. Adam. There is correction to item number 3.2, paragraph 2. That is should be written as costing, not costed.
Thank you, Mr. Afif. I will take note and make the necessary correction.
Did anyone have anything to add?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Alright, thank you. Can someone propose the minutes be passed as true as the record?
I propose the minute to be passed as a true record.
I second the motion.
Okay, Mr. Amirul, I want you to stay after the meeting so I can sign the last minutes meeting immediately.
Okay, Mr. Adam. I will stay right after we finish our meeting.
Okay, let's move on to the next agenda item, which is matter arising out of the minutes. Are there any matters arising?
Yes, Mr. Adam. There are matter arise from the minutes. Students from Content Creator Club already sent their paperwork about the collaboration on Student Creative Innovation Award ceremony between Research and Development Unit. The Content Creator Club want to make a short film with them, and they want us to handle the rest, which is the student tentative and others. But after I have checked it, there are many corrections that they need to fix it before I send the paperwork to you.
I get your point, Mr. Afif. Thank you. Is there anybody else who want to add?
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Let's move on to the next agenda item, which is correspondence. Mr. Nazmi, do we have
Yes,
any
Mr. Adam.
correspondence?
Yes, Mr. Adam.
We received an email of thanks from the Director of College Professional Mara Indra Mahkota. The Director delivered the appreciation of his institute for the assistance rendered by the Research of Development Unit (R&D) during the talk.
We should print out and pin up on the KPM Research and Development Board.
Good idea, everyone. Good idea. Everyone agrees with Mr. Hakim?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, let's move on to the next agenda item, which is report. I suggest that the interview tips will focus on job interviews. For personal grooming, the advice will target male students. There will also be sheet provided for the resume and cover letter session. Any comments or questions?
I think it is a good idea, Mr. Adam. It will help to ensure that everything runs smoothly during the event.
I agree with Mr. Afif.
Me too.
Next, I would like to call our treasurer about his treasurer report.
Uh, okay, Mr. Amirul. Okay, let me share my screen first. Everyone see my screen?
Yes, Mr. Hakim.
Yes,
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 Mr.
Mr.
Hakim.
Hakim.
For the treasury report, it report the expenses need for Hari Raya, Hari Malaysia event next 2 weeks will cost around RM 500. The money will be used for canopy, food, drinks, and some simple decorations.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hakim. I will take note of it.
Okay, anything to add?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
How about the
I
budget?
think we can have RM 400 for the Hari Malaysia budget.
Did anyone disagree with this budget?
No, sir.
No,
No.
sir. Okay, I will add the new budget to the slide. Wait a second. And okay, that's all from the treasury report.
Okay, I will take note of it.
Okay, moving on to special business. Mr. Nazmi, do you have any suggestion?
Yes, Mr. Adam. I suggest asking lecturers for donation and inviting a company to help with interview tips and mock interviews to support the club financially. Miss Shantini seconded the idea. The treasurer disagreed, saying it's unnecessary because we have some money from last year's fundraiser. After discussing, the proposal was voted down. The chairman asked Mr. Muiz to pick the three subcommittee members and report on the arrangement at the next meeting.
Second, I think it's a great idea, Mr. Nazmi, because it is important for us to have enough budget and knowledge about more interview.
Indeed. I also agree with Mr. Muiz because nowadays it is hard to find someone who can give us tips about mock interview.
Same here. I personally think nowadays a lot of cases about fresh graduate didn't get a job because they didn't know about basic interview skills.
Okay, the proposal has been seconded by Mr. Hakim. Thank you, everyone. Let us put it to a vote. All in favor?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's move on to our next special business. As the interview tips program happened, we are going to add one more day after the interview tips program on 20 August to conduct a personal grooming program. Does anyone have anything to propose?
Yes, Mr. Adam. I propose that the talk of personal grooming be held in library. In addition, we will provide example of shirt and trousers that can be used and not when they want to wear for interview. The things that will be provided such as t-shirt collar, jeans, sweatpants, tie, round neck t-shirt and others.
I second the motion. If the student participate in personal grooming program, they will get a better understanding about the interview. I also suggest that we could do mock-up interview so that they will get a new experience about the interview.
Yes, I agree with Mr. Afif. Plus, it can improve their vocabulary and body language during interview.
Thank you, Mr. Nazmi, Mr. Afif, and Mr. Muiz. This is that is a good proposal. Does everyone agree with Mr. Nazmi's idea? Shall we put this to a vote? If you agree, then raise your hand. Mr. Amirul, could you please count down and write how many people agree?
Yes, Mr. Adam.
Thank you, everyone, for voting. You can put down your hands. It seems like a large majority agree with Mr. Nazmi proposal. Moreover, resume and cover letter writing will be held on the day after the talk about personal grooming on 21st August 2023. Anybody want to suggest anything?
I propose that the talk about resume and cover letter writing will be provide a sheet of a paper and a pen for every student before the talk begin. So every student was able to write their own resume and cover letter writing. The select resume and cover letter writing will be present in front of audience. It can make students focus more on what will we teach to prepare a resume and cover letter writing. Also, voting will be made among students for the best result to be given the gift.
Does anyone have any comments or questions about on this?
I second that. Plus, we should invite any high school student near KPM to join this program.
Wow, that is a great idea, Mr. Muiz. I think we should make a poster about inviting all high school students near College Professional Mara student, because this activity will also attract a lot of KPM students to join us.
True, Mr. Afif. The benefit of this program is to teach students on how they can create the best grammatic resume and cover based on their creative idea. It will enhancing their job applications impact.
Does anybody oppose or have other suggestion?
No,
No.
Mr. Adam.
So, all right, Mr. Mirul, could you please count how many people raised their hand and please note it down?
Alright, I will take note.
It appears that the proposal is carried unanimously. Thank you everyone for the suggestion. My secretary has taken note of our discussion. Shall we close this discussion for now and continue to any other business?
Yes, Mr. Adam.
Let's go around the table and start with Mr. Afif. Do you have anything to bring up?
Yes, Mr. Adam. I would like to inform you that our last innovation talk was a huge success and was received well by everyone. I also been informed and had been received a few requests for another innovation talk to be held again from our members.
Thank you, Mr. Afif, for the information. Next, Mr. Nazmi, do you have anything to bring up?
Yes, Mr. Adam. From the last meeting, I have planned and informed the meeting about the annual dinner with Honor Society Club that will be held next month.
Thank you for the information, Mr. Nazmi and Mr. Afif. I think all the matters could be put on the agenda for the next meeting.
Okay, Mr. Adam, I will take note of it and we'll put it on the agenda for the next meeting.
All right, it is noted then. Now I would like to ask the secretary about our next meeting.
Now, I want to inform other member of the date for our next meeting to be held on 10 August. Does anyone disagree? Right, no.
So it has been decided that the next meeting would be held on 10 August 2023 at 8:30 a.m. in the Casa de Blanca room. If there are any changes, I will let you all know in advance. Okay. So can I have someone to propose the meeting to be closed, Mr. Close?
Mr. Adam, I propose the meeting to be closed.
I second the motion.
So I think that's all for today. Thank you everyone for your participation. Till we meet again in the next meeting. I now declare the meeting is adjourned at 5 p.m.
Thank you, Mr. Adam.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
sir.
Adam.